my better judgment tells me that Tony Romo will be allowed to play the second half by Jerry Jones, the owner and coach of this team. And it will become a competition with Dak Prescott. And my greatest fear is that if, in fact, Tony plays the second half, and let's say the game's still obviously hanging in the balance, that for the first time in my life, I'm going to have to root against a Dallas Cowboy quarterback, because I'm going to root against Tony Romo to not light it up, because if he reestablishes his connection, his deep connection with Des Bryant, and his clutch middle-of-the-field connection with his best friend in the world, Jason Witten, I'm in trouble, because the bandwagon will start to roll in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, for Tony Romo, because he's still beloved by a lot of the fans. Not that they don't love Dak, but that they've missed Tony Romo, and I think now they would say, well, wait a second, that looked pretty great, and he can throw it down the field in ways Dak either doesn't try to throw it down the field or can't throw it down the field. And all of a sudden, Jerry would have a little front to run with. And maybe Tony Romo would be allowed to play the last 3 quarters in Philadelphia. That's got high possibility to me. And maybe he continues to light it up against what's left of the Eagles at home at that point. I don't know. But Romo is certainly capable. And I think Jerry wants this to be a competition to the point that he can resell Tony Romo to the masses. And if Jerry feels like he's got a little bandwagon rolling for Romo, I just believe that game 1 of the playoffs at home against whomever will be Tony Romo as the starter, which is why tonight is the crucial one, because he's going to need 2 games to make his case, Jerry and Tony both. So tonight, the tale will be told in the second half. If Tony Romo is allowed to play with the starters in the second half, because I don't think Jerry wants to throw Tony in with the backups. I could be wrong about that.